Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's the Get Right Podcast, man. It's your boy T, and I'm back with the short and simple Rod. What's happening? The Brain Trust. What's good with you? There it is, bruh. And of course, we already got our homie, our partner, Mr. Misconception, many nicknames, man. What's happening, DC?
Yeah, it's too many nicknames to count, but y'all know what it is. It's your boy DC, man. Here to kick knowledge.
So, man, we gonna jump right into it, man. I hope y'all been doing well, man, since the last time we see. And hey, DC, happy birthday again, man, because your birthday, we shouted you out, man, as our last episode, man. How was your birthday, bro?
Man, bro, that's right. The big 4-0. What's crazy is I didn't even do nothing, bro. It was a Tuesday. I had still regular work and my schedule been crazy, bro. So like I didn't even really get a chance to soak it in. But
Everything goes up on a Tuesday, though, bro.
bro, well, work was up on a Tuesday. But I got a nice little vacation coming, bro. I'm taking a week off, catching a
Okay,
flight
okay,
with the
okay.
wife. Yeah, catching the flight with the wife, man. So we gonna do it right. So my celebration is kind of delayed. I took a little rain check on it, but my time has come. I'm taking a week off. Phone is turning off.
All right,
No calls, no nothing, bro. I'm just unplugging. Definitely ready for that though.
all
Definitely ready
right.
for that.
So we can't text you like you was texting us when we was in Jamaica.
I mean, you can. You just might not get a response.
Hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
you may not have turned up on the exact day, man, but everybody says now it's your birthday month, so that's the thing. So I guess continue to turn up, bro.
Yeah, that's what they call it, bro. That's what they call it. Let go.
You know what I'm saying? But happy birthday to you again, bro. For
Appreciate you,
sure,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Um, so Rod, man, as always, we have great conversations offline with the text chain, man. And of course, you text us this, but we seeing it everywhere. Because that's what happens when Mr. West does something, man. So, like, what's on your brain, man? What do you want to share with the homies and the listeners?
Nah, I ain't got much to share on it, man. Like, yay is yay, bro. Like he's calculated, but there's also some like just misdirection somewhere, right? I know he
Mm-hmm.
does things for attention, and he's calculated with what he do. I do think some of the things he do, not all, but some of the things he do, he probably have the a good heart and good mindset. He just is very trash at communicating. Like his communication skills is the worst out of any celebrity that I think I've seen. Like his PR has to just be like, "Yo, I'm going to quit." He probably lost so many PR team employee, whatever you want to call them,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
his PR, I just give up. You know what I mean? Because he just does things, man, and I get it. Like he does it for attention. He gets the response that he probably wants, but
Mm-hmm.
he turns a lot of people away. That's for sure.
All day, I think. And of course, we talking about, obviously Kanye. He threw on the T-shirt with Candace Owens at the fashion show, said "White Lives Matter." Um, I mean, I responded was like, "Oh, it's calculated, bro. Either he's getting ready to release something, and there's music or a new clothing or whatever the case may be." I know DC responded like, "Bro, he did it at the fashion show," and I was like, "Well, there you have it." You know what I mean? It's calculated, it's strategic, in my opinion, and he's been doing this for years. Does he land the plane? To your point, right, all the time? Nah, because I don't think he sees the end result. I think he's like, "Man, I'm about to do this," and he doesn't see like the end result or the reaction. I don't think he considers the reaction as much, especially if it's negative or positive. I don't think he considers either way, man. But DC, I know you had something you wanted to share to that, man. So I'm gonna definitely give you your soapbox because you're gonna give us a fun fact. I know you are.
I mean, I don't have nothing to say other than what's already been said. But I mean, Kanye West is just full of shit, bro. Like I don't really believe the whole he's got mental issues and this, that, and the third, bro. Because it just seems like he only has breakdowns when it's time to move some money, or you know what I'm saying, or get some money moved, move a product, move a service, a new announcement, or something like that. I just don't really see him going quote unquote crazy when he doesn't
Mhm.
have anything to sell. When it's a slow cycle for him. You know, when it's time to take a vacation, Ye is on vacation and he can't be found. When it's time to sell something, he magically finds himself in front of cameras and magically finds himself through some sort of quote unquote psychotic episode or whatever it might be. So I am convinced that Kanye is just a master manipulator, bro. And the more I think about it, it actually makes perfect sense that he would get along so well with Donald Trump because they're both narcissists. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Kanye that when what was it for the Hurricane Katrina thing, he was standing next to
George Bush,
yeah,
Mike
he said
Myers.
Yeah, Mike Myers, George Bush does not care about black people. Well, I'm here to say that Kanye West does not care about people. Like as in if it don't involve him, he don't care, bro. Like I don't know if y'all saw the interview he did with I think it was Tucker Carlson. You know what I'm saying? And he said he
Hmm.
wore the white shirt, the White Lives Matter shirt, because Black Lives Matter was a scam, and it made it seem as if only Black Lives Matter, and maybe the white people felt alienated. So he wanted to put on something so the white folks don't feel alienated. Yay, you know well enough to know that the Black Lives Matter movement was not about putting Black lives over anybody else. It was Black Lives Matter too, as in Black Lives Matter also. Black Lives Matter as well. Because apparently America has forgotten that. And this is you grow up in that America. You from Southside Chicago, bro. Like, how do you forget that fast? You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, when you come on these national platforms and you talking that craziness, bro, you're not crazy. You're a manipulator. You full of it. And as much as I love the music, bro, I don't know if I can support this man anymore, bro. I don't. I just have a hard time, especially when he does the same thing over and over and over again. Like,
It doesn't become funny anymore.
right,
So yeah, to a point, right, where he was like, "Oh, the Black Lives Matter movement." It went away right after this and that and so forth. He pretty much fed into what we even spoke about in our past episodes in season 1, and even many other people who are seeing. The media is going to show you what they want you to see, right? So you can say, "Oh yeah, they stopped marching, they stopped doing this." There's things that are still going on, man. That are black, our elders, our elder statesmen, right? I ain't gonna even go there. People that are our age and younger who are out here in their communities looking to improve and better themselves and their communities, right? But we don't talk about that, right? Kanye West isn't talking about that, and yeah, he pretty much was dismissive to equality, in my opinion. So I understand where you say he don't care about people. I'm 100% with you because it's black or white. He don't care about people, bro. It's about green. It's about green. It's about that the spotlight on me, that narcissistical behavior. But it's just about, hey, just look at me right now, and because I've been gone for a minute, or um something happened, and we talked about it when we had our guest with Shawnee, right? I think DCU said, man, he's about to do something. He about to sell something, move something about to happen with since this Gap and Adidas thing fizzled. 2 weeks later, here we are, bro. So you called it. I'm gonna give you your flowers on that one because you called it.
bro.
And something's happening, and something's about to change to move some money, move some things around. But definitely dismissive on equality.
Yeah.
Definitely dismissive on equality.
Well, and then I think it's even worse than dismissive, man. It's destructive because, like, okay, let's just pretend. Let's just say Black Lives Matter is a scam. Let's just play devil's advocate and run with that.
Okay.
All right. How does wearing the White Lives Matter dispel the scam of Black Lives Matter? Like, how does that right the track? Like, we know that the black struggle is still there, the inequality is still there. So if we say the Black Lives Matter movement itself was a scam, Kanye, how does wearing a White Lives Matter T-shirt with Giuliani and the Pope and all that on the front, how does that further the narrative to get the black folks out the struggle? You know what I'm saying? You're a public figure. What are you doing to help? So the question that I'm trying to ask is, how does the White Lives Matter shirt work? Help, I should say. How does that help the situation in any sort of way? It doesn't. It doesn't do anything, bro. Like it doesn't do anything but keep Kanye in the spotlight. But more dangerously, the people who think the way they think, they gonna point to Kanye. It's like, look, see, one of your guys say that white lives matter, so da, 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 da. You're actually bringing us back. You know what I'm saying? You're taking us 2 steps backwards. So even if you say Black Lives Matter is a scam and that takes us 2 step backs, still wearing that White Lives Matter shirt takes us 2 steps back even further, bro. Even further.
Yeah, it creates a feud between both white and black, man. Like, and that's what I said. It's not for the
Oh,
people,
that's
bro. You're not
that's
for the
not
people.
that's not the thing that created the feud, bro. Like let's not put
Right.
that on him. That's not what
Oh, I'm
created
not.
the
I'm
feud.
not. I'm not. I'm going with DC saying it's just adding a
Fuel to the
little. You throwing
fire.
another log in that flame, though, man. But go ahead, Rod. I
Mm.
ain't mean to cut you, bro. Go ahead, bro.
No, man. I mean, DC said it all. I mean, he did have a contradictory interview where he said something else of he wore the shirt, and I'm not gonna go into that. Regardless, like it's a bad look. It's a bad move. Like, yeah, it's just I don't know, man. He losing a lot of people. When I think about just the relationships you build, and even to a point like what we talked about in our networking episode, right? Like you form these relationships, and you tell other men or women that you love them, and like I'll do anything for you, but then you
Mm-hmm.
continue to break their hearts. You know what I mean? And burn these bridges. Look how basically he put all his text messages on blast, right? He had a disagreement with Diddy because of what Diddy said on the Breakfast Club about him and wearing that shirt. And Diddy even said, "Yo, I'm still gonna wear my Kanye." I don't know what the shirt he said he had. Kanye is needed or something. Whatever the shirt was that Diddy said he had, he was gonna wear. He said, I can't wear it right now because like I gotta process what's going on. So, obviously Diddy and Ye had a text chain back and forth or whatever, and now they beefed out, apparently. I'm putting the air quotations on it too. Beefed out, okay. But now they're beefed out, supposedly. And he's airing out all the text messages, just like he did when he had issues with Cuddy, just like he did when he had issues with Kim, just like he did when he had issues with Virgil. It's like he did when he had issues with anybody else. Pusha, you know what I mean? Like Sean. The list goes on. Like, how many bridges are you gonna burn, bro? Like, it to me, it's sad, man. It is very sad because I don't idolize Kanye, but again, I think we talked about it a little bit last week, unless I cut it out. Sorry about the audio too for last week. People evolve, people grow, people do different things as you should, but it's like it's going in the wrong direction. I to even go back to say, what is because of his mom dying and he lost his balance, he lost his rock. Which part of that may be true, but now it's getting to a point where it's like, bro, like you're not going to have anybody around you. Like nobody's going to deal with that on a regular basis, right? Like if we have a disagreement, like if the three of us had a disagreement, why would I put that on social media? Everything that was said between the three of us, like that's us. You know what I mean? We squashed that behind
Facts.
closed
Facts.
doors. Like once you do that, there's no coming back from that. Again, like Cuddy, he said, I'm done with him, bro. Like John Legend, I'm done with him. Sean,
Right.
I'm done with him. Joe, unfortunately, met his demise or his untimely death, and you know, propping out Virgil and saying that was my friend now. But before, when Virgil was here, he was putting him on
Yeah.
on blast. You know what I mean? Like how many people are you going to just push away? It's very disappointing, to be honest with you.
I'm
Not
gonna
to
share
have
something.
expectations on somebody, but that is disappointing.
Yeah. So he posted again on Twitter because just hours ago he was just his account was blocked on Instagram for doing what you just said. He shared multiple text messages from different people, and Instagram. He's in quote unquote Instagram jail right now for 3 days. He went to Mark Zuckerberg and asked him what was up with this. He also, and this is within the last 2 hours, said, anything you text, I will post. I love you guys, and you guys are breaking my heart. I accept your apology in advance.
Yo, this man, wow, bro. yo,
So
yo,
I
this
can't,
man.
I can't, I can't have a. I consider y'all my brothers. I love y'all. We talked like this before, so I can't text y'all. Someone, if I got admiration for you and love for you, I can't text you to have a conversation with you, knowing that you gonna post it. We
Bruh.
can't have a heart to heart conversation. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get you on the phone, I can't shoot you a text, tell you how I'm feeling, or hey, like what's good.
Nope.
Not with him.
Not with somebody, not with Ye. Yeah, yeah, not
But
with Ye, bro.
that's crazy, right? In a sense, and I'm not calling him crazy. That's just the thought process of like, bro, like to Rod's point, you pushing everybody away, man. Like, what happens when his kids get older, man, and then they text him and have a conflict, and he shares their conversation with his
Yeah.
daughter because his daughter was mad at him because she couldn't go to the dance or she couldn't date this certain guy, but he wants to share the conversation.
Well, my thought is Kanye's gonna pick and choose what he publicizes. Like I don't believe he would actually put out, like, for example, I don't see him putting out any text that he believes is gonna paint him in a negative light. I just don't see him doing that. Because again,
But he
But
has
he's already
though.
doing that. Yeah, he's already doing that.
Yeah.
He's
I
already
mean, he
painting
done
it.
it. He done it. He done it with his wife. Before that, you know what I mean? Before the divorce. Like he's done these things.
but this is
You
the
understand what
thing.
I'm
Does
saying?
does does he believe that it paints him in a negative light? Just because we believe that doesn't mean he believes that.
Exactly. So you just said it. So if he doesn't believe it paints him in a negative light and he feels he's being a good father, why does it,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? You
I
gotta look
guess.
here's two key figures that distanced themselves before they got caught into all of this. Jay-Z and Beyonce, bro.
yeah, they cut
Think
ties
about that.
quick, bro. They was like, nah,
Think
we
about
out.
that. Because I
We got this one.
guarantee you, we know this. We know they had conversations behind who we know that. That it'd be idiotic of us to not to think that they've been in that great of a circle building what they were building and never had conversations offline. Be crazy to think that does not happen. But I guarantee you, whenever that stuff happened in Paris, whatever that was, whatever text messages last, I guarantee you it ceased, bro. I guarantee you a person like Sean Carter's phone calls only.
Yeah, yeah, bro. You know the Carters don't play them kind of games though, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Knowles Carters do not play those kind of games.
So
So
that's think about that though. Everybody that's been around Kanye, like it's been amazing people, and we can't discredit like great talent, great, makes great music, all of that, right? But I did some digging too. I listened to Lil Kweli, and Talib Kweli brought up a good point where he says like Kanye is he said the same thing we're saying. Very, 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 very strategic about what he does. Um, but one of the things lately he has not done, sometimes that he used to do, he used to step back and apologize, be like, you know what, I didn't think that through, man. I just want to talk this through. This coming from Talib Kweli, you know what I mean. And you guys know Talib had Kanye touring with him in common when he was first coming into the game. But he said Kanye used to apologize when he didn't land the plane and how to get better at communication, to what Rod was saying. He said Kanye doesn't do that anymore. He said, I don't see it. And he was like, that's not the Kanye. And he also brought up, if y'all remember when he got into it with my man from TNZ, black dude, when they had that, it was all over
Van
YouTube. Van,
Van
like,
Lathan. Yeah.
yeah, bruh. He was even saying, like, when that moment when he walked to Van and apologized to him, he was like, that was the Kanye right there. That was Kanye taking a moment to apologize, taking a step back. But he said he don't do that no more. Everything is boom, shout out to Cannon. I don't think about it. I feel and I just go. I feel and I just go. And that's okay because everybody's feelings should be valid. But at the same time, Me saying that when someone said, "Hey, bro, I don't like how that's going. Hey, can I talk to you about it?" That's somebody else's feelings that's valid that you need to talk through instead of sharing it and airing it out on social media. Like, what the hell is that? You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? Like,
you know what's different? You know what's different?
no,
What's that?
no.
The word billion behind his name. That's what's different. When he
Mm.
was coming up, Kanye, just making a little money, Kanye, it's a little different. When
So he
I'm
not humble. He not humble no more.
when I was bankrupt, Kanye, it's a little bit different. But when I have a couple billions behind my name, feel myself a little bit like when you give somebody that, and it's been through his music throughout from the beginning that he has an ego, right? He has a confidence to a level to where it's past just being confident in yourself, right? Like I think DC, you said it best. So when you add that personality with money and we're gonna call it power, right? Because money
Absolutely.
equals power. You can do what you want, right? And why would you have to apologize? So that's how I think it. What the difference is that he has a little bit more money, right? When you have a text chain with a J, a Virgil, Pusha, and was on that text chain, and you say I'm worth more than all of y'all put together, you know what I mean? And post that like to DC's point, saying that maybe in his mind he don't think that makes him look bad, but shit in everybody else's mind it's like, bro, why would you do that? Now you ain't shitting on the people that are supposed to be closest to you, you know what I mean, that helps you get opportunities or you help get opportunities. Like that's just
People who
is
care about you, bro.
money will show people who you really
Yep.
like. That's what I believe, and that's the difference.
And the more I talk about this, the more I don't know, the more disappointed I get. I was already disappointed, but see, the more we talk about it, the more disappointed I get, bro. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like we all seen Kanye from the beginning to where he is now, man, and how he put things out in media to promote himself, or whether it's negative or positive. What's that saying about show business? Like, you know what I'm saying? Bad publicity is good publicity.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is, man. And it's sad because hearing you, Rod, especially on your soapbox moment, I was like, man, he gonna do this shit again. That's what
hundred,
disappointed me. Because
hundred
he
percent,
gonna do this again, bro. He
hundred
gonna
percent.
do this again, bro. And then the scary part is, man, and I hope this doesn't happen. I'm knocking on wood. I hope no one tries to like really hurt this man. I implore anyone not to think that and not want to do that. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? It's just scary because people really take things to heart more than they should, and they act out in certain ways, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It we senseless things happen.
Yeah, he gonna run into the wrong, and hopefully he humbles himself before he does
You
that.
know what I
So
mean? And I don't want that to happen, bro. From the
I
bottom of
mean,
my
it's
heart, I
but
don't,
it's
man.
it's it's unfortunately it's real life. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah,
all,
you can't play with people like that, man.
yeah, it's real life. So again, hopefully he humbles himself before he runs into the wrong individual or try to come at the wrong individual. And I just we'll see how it go. But to really land this plane, man, if you haven't checked it out, man, just go check out Ryan Davis. I know DC, you big on him too.
Oh
Ryan
yeah.
Davis had a nice segment that he did on this exact situation. I think he landed the plane as usual, and yeah, he speaks to how a lot. And so check that out. But on another note, man, speaking of just craziness and how running into the wrong individual, there's a story that is pretty heartbreaking to be honest with you. Like there was a 21-year-old girl that was giving somebody work on the basketball court, a grown man, and I don't know, just think of the movie White Man Can't Jump, and Raymond went back to get the get the heat and say I'm gonna shoot everybody. Well, this dude actually did that. He went back, got the heat because he lost a basketball game and shot up a 21-year-old girl. Like Talk about some sucker shit, bro. Like, I, I don't know why senseless violence in our community is still a thing and what's going to change it. Like, I don't have the answers to that.
And her name Asia Womack, because I'm gonna say her name. You know, and respect and condolence to the family. Um, just she got killed for being talented. Think about that.
Now, she got killed because somebody was weak minded and couldn't
Yeah,
take a L.
let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there.
Yeah, it sounds to me like a ninja moment, man. I don't. I
Yeah.
know that there's no excuse. I will say there's no excuse for what happened. I kind of wonder what happened leading up to it. It sounds to me like a ninja moment from Boondocks. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Where somebody's, she probably whooped them. Some jokes came after that. Some more jokes came after that. Some words came after that, and then came the gunshots. Like I don't exactly know what happened. I don't think we really got the full story, but
So,
it's
yeah.
probably a ninja moment. That's what it
So the
sounds like.
article read they played 1-on-1. From after playing 3-on-3, they played 1-on-1. Um, she gave him the business. People were laughing, spectators, hecklers, and they were talking trash as well. You know
Okay.
what I mean? He left. He left, dropped his brother off, and came back.
Oh wow.
31 years old, man. 31 years old, bro.
But
And this
why?
happened in Dallas. In Dallas. I mean, I'll be. I
Oh,
mean,
this
and
in Texas?
yeah, he life, bro. He getting life. He
Oh
getting
no,
life.
he might get death penalty.
Yeah.
If that,
Um.
yeah, I mean, unless the rules didn't change in Texas, but that he might be. They might have to fry him up for that one.
But
That's that's
when did we become so soft? Like, you can't take some heckling and jokes. Like, it's, I don't know, man. Like, when we become so soft, bro? Like, that's crazy. You take a life because people was talking about because you lost to a girl.
I'm
Like,
I'm I'm nervous to say because I don't know the full story. We became soft, and I'm talking about let's just stick in our community because of social media and cameras. We
he
want that
30.
sense of entitlement right now.
Well, he 31,
I
man.
wouldn't.
This is
I wouldn't.
pre-social
He's still a
media.
child, bro.
He
Yeah, I
31.
wouldn't blame social media for that. But
Yeah.
I'm not putting
yeah,
it all on social media. I'm not saying that. I guarantee you people had their cameras out though, recording it, watching them getting killed. You know what I'm saying? I would have been fine with that, bro. Like, yo, you getting killed. It is what it is, bro. Every
yeah,
man, everybody, somebody gonna beat you, bro. Man or woman. Somebody's better than you at something, bro. That's life. That is life. You know what I mean? But for you to just go do something like that, to go take somebody's life, yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, man. We got to be better with that senseless violence, man. I wish I had the answer too, right? I wish I had the answer. I one thing I do want to say is like the Kanye thing. You see, that was all over the media, but we can't talk about this, so we can have these conversations, bro, to stop all this senseless bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even like out there like that.
yeah. Well, I think probably the reason that it's not out there like that because it's a black on black crime, and unfortunately, this kind of happens all the time. And I'm not trying to make light of it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think that if it were a white man assaulting a black woman or a white police officer or something along those lines, it would have probably been, made national headlines and been a huge public outrage. But, it's just, unfortunately, it's black folks killing each other. And so it's not going to make major news. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unfortunately, I'm not saying it's right. It's just these kinds of things be happening, man. And I wouldn't necessarily put on social media, bro. They've been doing this in the 80s. They've been doing this in the 70s. They've been doing this in the 50s. Like, it don't make it right at all. I just don't know if it's really indicative of today's society or it's just something that, unfortunately, we just got to work on as a people. But I don't even see this as a black problem, man. It's a crime problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you read enough stories, bro. People do all kinds of crazy stuff to each other, unfortunately. But definitely prayers up to her and her family. And honestly, I would say prayers up to his family as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have much sympathy for that man, but I don't
Yeah,
know if he has.
I ain't gonna even say his name. He locked up. He ain't even get that respect from me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he has kids or whatnot, because now his kids ain't are lacking a father figure. You know what I'm saying? And to his fault of his. But when you're talking about proliferating the cycle, that's part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Whoever his kids are, or family members, nieces, nephews, his parents. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that they raised a son who just murdered a woman over something so petty. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah, that's tough, bro. That is tough.
Very tough, man. But like you, both of you said, condolences to both sides of the family, because that's what happens when senseless violence happens. Is both sides lose something, and
Yeah,
it's unfortunate for sure. Um, so speaking of unfortunate, I know we've been sitting on this for a couple of weeks now, just trying to wait for things to unfold. There has been a couple of developments that came out in the last week about this uh, Ime Udoka. I don't want to mess up his name, but Ime
Yeah,
Udoka.
Ime Udoka.
Yeah, we haven't really touched on it because we wanted to wait and see what was really developing. But what's y'all thoughts on this whole situation?
So, one, because we got a dope following from our female listeners, man, and for some of our female listeners I know who may not follow sports, Ime Udoka, head coach of the Boston Celtics, NBA head coach, engaged to famed actress Nia Long, was recently suspended for a full year for having a relationship with another staffer on the Boston Celtics. Come to find out, it was another, the staffer's name got released and so forth. Um, my take on that, Rod. I mean, obviously it's unfortunate. I mean, I feel like I don't know, man. Like it's, I mean, one, Ime Udoka and Nia Long been together for a while. They actually took a break, and then they're back together again. They got a son. Seemed like a great family, right? And I guess I don't know what makes you want to throw that all the way. I know as men, I know DC gonna say we hunters, but as men, you know what I mean. I don't I don't know. One, that, and then the staffer, because I know they say that's against team policy and all this regulation, and they were doing this for a minute. Him and this young lady. My only gripe is, all right, he gets suspended for a year. He also gets fined, but the staffer keeps their job. Like, how does that work out? I feel both parties are wrong. Both parties should get punishment. That's the issue that I have.
Did she not get punishment though? They just haven't
Nope.
announced it. I don't know if she did, if she
Ah,
didn't.
touche. Name. They didn't say, hey, they didn't even, no one mentioned disciplinary actions took place with the staffer. Never reported. So it looks like he's the only one who got punished. So that's my only gripe of the situation. I think is messed up. I know like Nia Long is all everywhere she go now, cameras all in her face, and she's with her son, 10 years old. How do you cope with that? That's very unfortunate, but yeah, that was my only gripe, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, like what's going on with his family, the repercussions of that.
Yeah, you asked a question of what makes you want to throw everything away. First and
Yeah,
foremost, I don't know if it's really considered an engagement. If it's been an engagement for like 7 years, I don't know. At some point, it's got to be something different. But
right.
um, the question you asked about what would make you do it is easy, bro. Access. But you got
okay.
money and you have access.
Here it is, back at
It,
it again with the money. It's
I
true.
mean, it's access, bro. Like you put a male in a place where things are easily accessible, some things may happen. So that's my answer to that. But these,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't really see it as throwing away, because it's like, the thing about this kind of stuff is, nobody ever thinks they're gonna get caught, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Hmm.
you're cheating on your girl, cheating on your wife, messing with, you got a little sneaky link or whatever, bro. Like, I don't think anybody goes into it like, man, I'm about to get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say he did what he did because he felt he could, and he felt he could get away with it. But that whole Nia Long thing, I kind of throw that out, because I more so look at it in terms of the issue at hand within the organization and how the organization addressed it. And so essentially we're talking about a consensual relationship between two adults. We gotta be clear about that, y'all. We are
Correct.
not talking about sexual assault. We're not talking about grape. We're not talking about sexual harassment. We're not talking about anything that was unwanted. You know what I'm saying? We talking about two adults that engaged in a personal relationship, a romantic relationship, and the wrong people found out about it, and the axe came down. That's what it is. And, from my understanding in sports, especially in professional sports, this kind of stuff happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make the news. Not to say it's right or anything, but my point is it's part of the professional sports culture, and it has been for decades. Now, I understand with the Me Too movement, a lot of things are kind of cracking down and what have you. It's not quite as Wild Wild West, I guess, or House of Dragons as it used to be. But
You say House of Dragons?
yeah, bro, Game of Thrones be
Yeah,
crazy with them
yeah,
affairs, bro.
they get it in everywhere.
Right, you know what I'm saying. And if y'all been
Everywhere.
watching the princess, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to throw no spoilers, but if y'all know about the princess,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bruh, you know what I'm saying. That's how it was.
Mhm.
That's how NBA and NFL and all that was. So anyway, going back to the Celtics, like the way I see it is this is an HR issue. You know what I'm saying? And if it's an
Mhm.
HR issue, you don't air out HR issues in public.
Mhm.
Again, unless somebody did something wrong. And when I say wrong, I'm talking about like, borderline illegal, inappropriate, what I'm saying, like the assault, something like that. But, essentially it seems like Ime allegedly uh, messed with one of the owner's wives. You know what I'm saying? That's the alleged report. We don't really know, but that's allegedly what the situation is. And this owner's wife is also, I think, employed with the Celtics as well. So
And married.
and married to one of the owners. I think I said
Well,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
I would think she's
Well,
married
well,
because
let
yeah,
let's
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Minority. It's a minority owner, so
yeah. So
big dog. But nonetheless, though, you got to walk around with that embarrassment too, and you got 3 kids.
well, yeah, and so that's my thing. Is like one, this man is wanted to. It went public when it shouldn't have went public. If they should have just
Mhm.
handled it in house and let that be that. If you're gonna fire the man, fire the man. If you're gonna keep him, then keep him. But what they really did though is I feel like they trying to ruin this man's career, because consider this: if you suspend him, you got to make it public. Why do you suspend him? Right. So now the whole world, it's out there. There is no like, oh, maybe this happened, maybe that happened. Like you just put a stain on this man's name. And oh, by the way, when you're suspended, other teams can't come after you, right? So like if I'm another team and I'm like, you know what, I don't care who he messed with, bro. He could take my team to the chip. Remember, last year was his rookie season as a coach. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So there's teams out there that don't care who he messed with. They gonna bring him on so they can get that success. Well, when you suspend a coach or any player, there's rules that say that other teams can't go after him. So
Yep.
now you
Mhm.
put this man on ice. You're not gonna pay the man, and you put a stain on this man's name, and you prevent him from going out to get another job for at least a year. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Over an inter-office fling. Now, granted, I get the fact that hey, sometimes it's not what you do is who you do. You know what I'm saying? And he, and he might have picked the wrong one, but I think that this is also indicative of, if you want to talk about the softening of society, I feel like this speaks to the softening of society, meaning it's okay to put the man on blast, specifically the black man on blast, but you can't put the woman on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna air out this man's dirty laundry like he did something by himself, or like he forced himself upon somebody. It was consensual relationship, which means she wanted it just like he wanted to give it. You know what I'm saying? And she took it. You
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about? So uh that's my only thing, bro. It's like, yo, the way they did him, his career might be over. His NBA career might be over. And you got to figure there's other coaches and players who have literally done far worse, and they still got jobs. They can still pursue their dream. And it's looking like this, it might
You're
be a
right,
wrap for him.
because they could have fired him, And people would have been questioning, like, man, why they fire him? And they could have just made this whole thing, and the PR saying, hey, man, we had differences in of direction, and so we decided to cut ties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he wanted us to trade badly for Kevin Durant, and we didn't want to budge.
Yep.
So we decided to go a different direction.
And don't forget, he's in Boston. Let's keep it up. But Boston is one of the most racist cities in America, including the South. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bruh, add it all up. It's making sense. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah. Once it goes public in the media, man, things change. And like once you, like you said, you put it out there that before he got suspended, you remember they said, hey, Boston may do this because. So once it came out because they might do it, it's out in the public. So everybody now is going to watch to see what kind of decision you're going to make now because you put this out here. You put it out there. It's out there in the ether. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of out there in the ether, right? Same thing in the NBA. There's a video out. Draymond Green punching a teammate.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna really catch a lot of smoke over that, bro. Like people, we gonna forget about that, and he's still gonna have a vibe and this and the third.
But we never would. We're not. We're gonna. It's gonna take a longer time to forget about it because we all saw it. If we would have read about it, if we
black on black violence, it ain't gonna take a long time. It ain't.
Nah, I don't think it will. Yeah,
it's gonna run for 72 hours and we'll forget about it. So what?
It'll be gone. I mean, and the thing with that is people get in fights every day.
Right. Every day.
Practice. Like it is what it is. And Jordan Poole should have kept his dukes up, bro. Like that. I don't know what he was thinking. But again, Steve Kerr tell you firsthand, like, this is not new. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This is not new at all. So, I think it's
but we ain't see it on tape. I think that's the difference. We ain't see it on tape. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like I'm with DC. It'll be over soon.
Yeah. So what? Exactly. Mark Jackson, hands down, man down.
That's right. That's right. Like, yeah. It just show you, like, I think Jordan Poole from Milwaukee or something. I think he's from Milwaukee. I should know this because he's a Michigan player, but I think he's from Milwaukee.
Bro, Milwaukee's tough, bro. Like,
it ain't Saginaw. It ain't Saginaw, bro. Like, it ain't Saginaw. So, I know Dre is not going back down. Like, he's going to fight. That's just is what it is. When you understand where you are and who you around, keep your dukes. That's it.
Yep.
If you knew better, you knew better.
On top of that, we didn't see we couldn't hear it. But, bro, based on the video that I saw, the way that Draymond ran up on him, Poole should have been ready to throw some hands. I mean, clearly there was some kind of words. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like...
When you're from the hood, not to cut you off, when you're from the hood, once you push somebody, you already know. Like, once you put your hands on somebody, you be ready. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from the hood, bro. Like, you touch me, that means you ready. You know what I mean? So once I push Draymond, again, man, my hands should be up. I should be ready to go. It's no pushing and put my hands down. What you thought he was just gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, you push me, we gonna get in a shoving match. No, bro, that's not how this work. You gonna catch a fade. But now I can't be your teammate because one, maybe we squash some things, after a couple months and things be good. But now that the world has seen you gave me that one hitter quitter, like, it ain't no coming back from it. I need to run my fade, bro. Like, that's the only way we teammates now, in my opinion.
Shannon Sharp spoke on that, didn't he? He's like, well, you got to fight every day till I get you, dog.
Exactly, bro. You got to, every single time, like redeem team, bro. You got to come back. You got to come back and make a statement, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, because it's like, if you fought I feel like if you've been in fights and you ain't never took an L, you ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I done took a couple L's. But the thing is, it's different when you take a L, like it's just maybe you and Odu in the bathroom or in the behind the building or something. Ain't nobody really there. Versus all the homies is there. It's different. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And when it's in front of all the homies, and in this case, it was in front of everybody in the world, bro, you
The
got to
whole
come back.
world saw it, bro.
Yeah, you
And
got to come
Yeah,
back, man. You got to throw hands, man. I mean,
yeah.
we might throw hands in private, but I'm with you, Rod. Like, we got to run a fair one before it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot go into the season with this over our head because I'm gonna have a
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
I'm with it.
it's different, bro. And there's social media right there, because Twitter, they ain't letting this go.
Yeah,
We might
no,
say it's gonna die, but they ain't letting this go.
yeah. Well, the thing is, the hecklers, bro. Like when they go on the road, them hecklers gonna be out there for blood. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, bro. And I would
Yeah,
too. I
man.
ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was on if my feet could touch the court and I'm on the sidelines, please believe I got smoke for Jordan Poole, bro. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my man Jordan Poole. Don't you be at that free throw line, bro.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Bro, you better block
anything,
me
bro.
out, bro. You better
Let
block me
let it
out.
a bad pass, a miscommunication on the screen. People are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, here it go."
Yeah, I'm like get him,
Here, like,
Draymond. Yeah, if he misses a defensive assignment, I'm like get him, Draymond. You know what I'm saying? Anything, bro. Yeah. But yeah, we'll forget about it. Honestly, like I don't really even think that's that big of a deal. I just when you talk, matter of fact, to your point, T, you talk about the society getting soft. I think that's an example. You know what I'm saying? If this really goes anywhere, which I don't think it will, I think that would be an example of society getting soft. Like teammates fighting at practice, bro. That's sports. I
Mm-hmm.
yep,
mean, that's
facts,
just sports, bro. Like that's
facts.
not. What do you mean? You know. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Make that slogan too. It's not what you do, is who. What you say? It's not
oh, it's not what you do, it's who you do.
who you do. Yeah, I like that. That's
Little freestyle, man.
yeah, I like that slogan, man. That's gonna We're gonna put that on the t-shirt.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. Society is nuts, man. But on a lighter note, um, we talked about on the very first episode of if the Cowboys were going to be good or if Philly is going to be that team to beat. Right now, I don't know, man. Philly looking like that team, but the Cowboys right behind them. So DC, salute to you because your boys are looking okay right now. I ain't gonna say they're looking good, but they looking okay. Cooper Rush is doing something. My
Cooper Rush
Lions
is
look,
managing the game. That's
yeah.
all that's all we need him to do. Manage the game. I'm glad that the Cowboys are finally committing to the run. You know what I'm saying? They just beat the Rams tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think they ran the ball a total of 30 times. He only threw the ball 16, 15, 16 times. Bro, we're a running team. I'm glad to see us get back to that. We got them the big offensive line. Let's use them, bro. So we 4-1. I know the Sheagles are 5-0 right now. We coming for y'all next week. Y'all about to be 5-1. Cowboy Nation, let's go.
Jalen Hurts looking nice, man.
Bro, Jalen Hurts the most improved player, bro. He about to get that award too. Most improved
Mhm.
player. He
Yeah,
will.
he
He
ain't,
will.
but he ain't seen our linemen or our linebackers, but he ain't had Micah coming after him yet. You know what
And
I'm
but
saying?
Dallas ain't played. Dallas has not really played anybody either, though. That's not negate competition. Competition does matter, bro.
Bruh, all we can do is
The
play
Rams,
who's in
the
front of
Rams, the
us.
Rams, the Rams was, yeah, that's
All we
true.
can do is play who's in front of us,
That's
bro. And we
cool. But
giving
y'all
them
ain't
boys that
you ain't
work.
playing nobody like Jalen Hurts or that running game of
The
Philly.
Bengals beat the Bengals. The
Man, Joe
Bengals is a
Burrow,
squad, bro. What they
they
just do
ain't been
last
playing
year?
well. Yeah,
What they
they
do last
played.
year?
Yeah, but they on
Yeah,
that. They, what you call that? That Super Bowl hangover. They on that hangover, bro.
nah, bro.
They are.
Nah, bro. Look, see, y'all not gonna just discredit what the Cowboys is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a Super Bowl contender, still a playoff contender this year. Gave them the business. Yeah, the Washington Commanders, they trash.
Trash.
Giants, they trash.
Trash.
Seahawks is they seen better
Man.
days. They seen better days. But now I will say the Sheagles, that's gonna be a good measuring stick to see where we at. But all I'm gonna say is Jalen Hurts has not seen the kind of pressure that the Cowboys bring on the defensive end, bro. So We gonna see what time it is, man. Y'all gonna see what time it is, bro.
Well, they
5-1,
say.
baby. There'll be
Hey,
two 5-1 teams in
Oh,
the NFC
hey,
okay,
North.
man,
okay,
I
okay,
gave them
okay.
their
Hold on,
props,
hold
man.
on,
I gave them their props, man. I ain't say nothing bad about them. I said, hey, look like they doing.
man.
Say it look like they doing all right now.
Yeah, T over there getting spicy. You know what
I
I'm
am getting
saying?
spicy, bro.
You
Well,
know he protect
they
his
play the
Alabama
Eagles,
people, man. You know he
bro.
protect those
Bro, Jalen
Alabama
Hurts about to be
alumni.
balling, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, so wait, they play next week. They play next week.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Next Sunday, Sunday night.
Okay.
Sunday night game.
Sound like y'all want to put some money on that
Oh, hey,
between the
no,
two
no.
of y'all.
Hey, I was gonna be. Hey, bro, listen. When the Eagles win, I'm gonna need you to DoorDash me that Wingstop, bro. The Cowboys win, bro. I will DoorDash you some Wingstop, bro.
Yeah, I need them lemon pepper, man.
And
I need that lemon pepper dry. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? You know
so
my address. You know my address.
I got your address, bro. I sent it to the job, bro. Like, listen.
Well, I need it
And
for the. I
I
need.
know you got some vacation coming up soon. So after vacation, you or I will collect, bro.
Let's do it, bro.
You or
Oh
I will
yeah, man.
collect,
Because you know I
bro.
love some Wingstop, bro. Especially when I ain't got to pay for it.
So that's the wager, bro. And it's so wax.
Yeah, man.
So wax.
Yep.
So I'm telling you, once the Eagles win, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that 10 piece.
No, that ain't
You
even
know,
happening.
I'm gonna need that 10 piece.
Yeah, that ain't even happening, bro. I need the 10-piece. I need the fries, and I need the
Yeah, so we
celery
doing
sticks,
10-piece
bro.
meal. We're gonna do a 10-piece meal.
Yeah, man. I need the
Let's do
celery.
it,
Man,
bro.
you can mix the
I
celery
feel
and the
like we
carrots.
skipping
You know, I'm feeling
Shannon, but
adventurous.
you say what?
You can mix the celery and the carrots, bro. I'm feeling
Oh, okay.
adventurous. You know
That's
what I'm
cool.
saying?
10-piece meal, bro.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah, I need
10-piece
that.
meal, bro.
And make sure you put ranch in my stuff, though. Don't send me no blue cheese, bro.
I don't know why you asking what me to send, bro, when it's coming my way. But
Damn,
it's cool.
the confidence. I hear the confidence in that one.
Oh, and where they playing at? Where they playing at? They playing in Philly too?
Uh, I think they are. I think they are in Philly. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
You better hope that come back, bro.
Yeah, they are in Philly. Yeah, they in Philly.
You better hope Dak playing. Actually, I hope Dak playing. He ain't played in a minute, bro. Dak think he like Tom Brady, bro. He not. So yeah, I hope Dak do play.
No, we gonna keep Cooper out there. We just need to manage the game. We gonna play our game. We gonna run the ball down their throat. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let our defense make the stops, and we gonna walk out with a dub. And I'm gonna hit you up for my wings, bro. You know what
You
I'm
Nick
saying?
Cannon right now, bro, because you wilding
Yeah.
out. So right now you are, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, I need that 10-piece extra crispy, bro. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about?
Oh yeah, I look at extra crispy too. So I'm gonna do a half and half. I'm gonna let you know though. I'll text you what I want.
Bro, don't send me no boneless wings either, bro. 'Cause I'm
All
gonna be
day.
insulted. I'm gonna
Yep.
be insulted.
Oh,
I
I
don't
gotta
want
put
no
salt in
boneless.
the wound. What
Nah,
we
I'm not.
on, bro?
Don't send me no boneless wings, bro.
All day, bro. I gotta put salt in the wound.
Nah, I need drumsticks and flats. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me.
It's I'm eating the boneless wings, bro. So don't worry about it. Like what we talk about, bro.
I'm definitely not losing. I'm definitely not losing to somebody who eats chicken nuggets, bro. Nah, dog. No, sir.
Hey, and it's cool. This is all on wax. Our listeners gonna hear this. Rod already know what time it is, bro. And we know we got our own chat offline. Hey, I'll even share our chat on our Instagram page.
Okay, Kanye.
I'm sharing our conversation.
Okay, Kanye.
Man, okay.
Hey,
So,
you want to post a text, but we just
all
talked
right.
about that. He gonna post text.
I know, right?
All right. Well, yeah, on that note, I will say there's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let
You tell
people
that to the
get it.
Seagulls because they're about to lose
Uh-oh.
next weekend.
Uh-oh.
They
Why you-
perfect so far. Tell them again, Rod.
Wow.
Tell Jalen one more time.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
Rod
So
Rod can't even motivate the people, bro.
so I'll run it back though. There's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. On God.
Man,
Bars.
T, that's something you need to think about, bro. Because
That's
after the
something
Eagles take this L, you need to think about the other ways you can inspire people after taking that L, bro.
I got no dog in the fight, so I'm gonna enjoy my bye week of not winning or losing because shit, we ain't doing either one. So
Hey, when you don't lose, you win.
that ain't true. I don't know what participation trophy you got going on over there, but that ain't in my book.
None. That's softening up all of us too, man, and our kids, man. Participation trophies, we don't need those.
Nah.
I'm gonna say that for the next episode, though. That's gonna be my vent session.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, man, Cowboys trash, bro. Cue the music.